ready for the team, baby. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Back in it. Pelagic 2, Exploration. Mission 6. Perfect Agent. Nintendo 64 Saturdays. Saturplay. Let's go for it. We're going to try to get some gaming in before, the Winter Storm Fern. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's finally going to go down. All this hype going on for whatever, 5-7 days. Yeah, finally, it is coming. Yeah, finally the main event that we've been dreading and preparing for so many days. So I'm gonna try to get some game time in. I've heard of a lot of power outages in northeast Texas, especially in Texarkana and so on, thousands of people. So I don't know about Dallas yet, but maybe if it comes down here, it could take out the grid, take out the local grid. So freezing ice and freezing rain. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how resilient the power grid is. And what we have two major energy companies in Texas from the ERCOT, and the major providers are CenterPoint Energy and Entergy. So I guess there's Reliant Energy too, right? I don't know the difference between. Okay, and there's Entergy, and then we have CenterPoint. Okay, and then there's CenterPoint. Okay. Okay, CenterPoint, Houston, Texas. Mainly Houston, Texas? Okay. Says that CenterPoint has mobilized over 3,000 workers to keep the lights on. So, anyways, we might not be able to stream, if the power goes out in the next few days. And it's going to be a 5-day kind of event because the temperatures won't get above freezing until like Wednesday. So it's kind of a big deal. So we're going to try to get as much gaming and electricity time we can, just in case the shit goes down, the grid goes down, or the local grid goes down. Yeah, it's a dark, murky day, so it's great to play Perfect Dark on a day like that. Of course, I kept the curtains closed too. So, well, I mean, also to protect the heat. But oh, ah, I activated the alarm, dog. Shit, already blew this one. I'm gonna do the N bomb. You think they were making a joke calling it N bomb? I don't know if they're making a joke about the N word. I'm not exactly sure with the program. I mean, it could just be that it was just called N bomb because they couldn't write out neutralization. So that's probably what it was. I don't know if it was an inside joke, Like, I don't even know if people in the late 90s or the early 2000s even said stuff like F bomb and N bomb and C bomb. And, I know they used, I don't think people mostly said like A bomb, C bomb. I think mostly people said F bomb. So I think that was the original etymology of that phrase, is somebody saying the F word, fuck, in other words. Okay, before the freezing rain and the possible power loss, I'm gonna make some spaghetti later, so there'll be a spaghetti video for sure. So we're gonna make some spaghetti. That's gonna be real goody and very tasty. I already have some frozen spaghetti, a little bit that was left over from last time, so I just kept some backup spaghetti in the fridge just in case, uh, for whatever reason we needed it. But yeah, it's not very. It's cold outside. It's just not cold in the house yet. So yeah. See ya. Sayonara. 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 It's kind of, oh man, this is shitty because I don't think did I get his ammo. Mm-hmm. Going that X-ray, boy, that futuristic. Yeah. Yeah, people make fun of me for playing Nintendo 64. I'll just say, like, well, I don't care. And I'll play any kind of retro old school game for the most part. Are there some games that are so old school that you know, they're very hard to play these days? I would say for the Legend of Zelda 40th anniversary, um, I'm about to play that, and that one's pretty antiquated. I hate to say that, being a former 1980s kid, but it is the old 8-bit Legend of Zelda, and it's hard to play because it's really tough, and it's very clunky, and it has that annoying side screen and shit, and so I don't really have an access to like a 16-bit version or anything like that, unless I can find an emulator or something. That would be amazing. But we'll see. We'll see what I can. Maybe I could get an emulator with a 16-bit version of Legend of Zelda for the 40th anniversary and kind of soup it up a little bit. I know they have some kind of mods and I know they have different. They got to have different versions out there. So maybe I can find something good that's for free. So if not, I'll just play it off my Switch, the OG version, and just deal with the antiquity. You know. So chimichangas. Okay, so are we gonna have a party tonight? Well, I'm not sure because Mom is finicky if she thinks we're gonna lose power to have a party, and there's freezing rain and all that. So we might actually have a party though, because actually it doesn't freeze until overnight. So therefore a lot of stores are gonna stay open late. That means the booze is gonna flow. Maybe not until 1 a.m., but the booze is gonna some places are going to try to stay open until they just can't, until it's too dangerous. So some people are going to cut out early and close down early so they can get home early, and then some businesses are going to try to make money in the you know in the situation. So it just depends. You never know. I would say the Pakistani guy is going to want to sell beer at least until 11, or at least 10 or 11. If they totally close the store down early, I'm going to be pretty surprised because it'll be missing all that business traffic coming in for last minute, purchases and all that stuff. So closing it down would have them lose money unnecessarily, and his safety would just be just fine. So yeah, if they shut down like at 4 today or 5, I'd be like, what? Yeah, right. No, I don't expect that at all. But there is the possibility there is no party, and yeah, so there is no winter party, maybe, at least not tonight. So if it is what it is what it is. But if it is what it is, then it is what it is. If it is what it is, then it is what it is. But it might be a situation. Yeah, we're gonna party tonight. So we'll see. Beep. Beep. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. All right. Oh. Feeling that vibe. So we're gonna have some spaghetti and noodles. Motherfucker. Fucking shit. Motherfuckers come from. Shit. Bastard. Fucking ambush, dog. Alright. Whatever. At least I caught the ambush pretty early besides getting smoked. So before I got smoked. Alright. It gets dangerous up in the dark, dog. Ew. We gotta get that perfect dank. Some of that weed. No, we don't have any weed. Perfect dank. Perfect dark. Yeah. Everybody feeling that vibe? Hell no. All right. Get ready for the. What? That's weird. What? All right. Trying to call me, dog. I don't even know who this is, Holmes. I'll just leave a message on that. All right. Oh, I don't want to run out of ammo, though, is the problem. Yeah. Shit, motherfucker. Fucking. That whole phone thing was a big distraction, like, really was. All right, we still got plenty of life force though. Let's see if anybody. It's a message. What is this? Johnson Terrence? Terrence Johnson? What is this shit? Okay. Oh, okay, so I got a message from Jesus. Okay, with the storm coming up, we got a message from Jesus, folks. We got a message from the Big Chief God. So there you go. From Terrence or something. So hopefully it wasn't a robo or scam call about Jesus. Hopefully it was a. Well, I might listen to the message. Yeah. All right. Oh, I got double pants on already. Double sweatpants. We'll probably when the shit hits 18 degrees, we'll probably put on the thermal underwear, and so we're well prepared and well stocked. We do have a lot of canned goods still, and we still have actually a lot of meals ready to eat, a lot of MREs. If things become a total disaster. Plenty of candles, anywhere fireplace, lots of blankets, you know. So, ah, yeah. I'm not distressed by the storm. Oh shit! I wanted to cancel abort mission. Fuck. Damn it. Oh well, it wasn't really going that great anyway. Yeah, I'm not distressed by the storm like, maybe some people are, but I mean, we've got a propane grill, we've got an innerware fireplace, we've got plenty of food, we got plenty of candles, we got plenty of electronic lights and flashlights and batteries, and I think it could be pretty terrible, but I think we're good to go. For a lot better. We were not prepared at all for the winter storm 5 years ago. We were like freezing our ass off in the dark with candles. I mean, it was awful. And trigger this dog. Shit, motherfucker. Oh. I'm not fucking. Just gonna start over until it's perfect. You gotta have your perfect dark on perfect agent mode. Perfect. So no fuck ups. Let me see what this message is about Jesus or whatever. I call anything in the mail that's like Jesus. I just call it Jesus. I just call it, oh, it's Jesus. Whether it's like Joel Osteen in the mail or Billy Graham, or if it's a phone call, I just say, oh, look, it's Jesus. I just call it Jesus material, which is what it is. You know? Huh? Do I have my shit? I don't have my Bluetooth on. What the hell? Mm, mm, mm. I'm not really getting any sound on this message, really. You go ahead, Joe. I'll secure So, I mean, basically, what it is, Tim Waltz, Ilhan Omar, and Jacob Fry of Minnesota have sold out the Minnesota taxpayers to the tune of $9 to $19 billion to import 60,000 to 70,000 Somalis and create all these fake healthcare and daycare centers and shit. And so Tim Waltz and Jacob Fry and Ilhan Omar are trying to get out of prosecution for ripping off Minnesota taxpayers for, you know, $19 billion, or at least $9 billion, or whatever the grand total is. And so they're they're in a major fucking problem. Um, so the Democrats are trying to bail them out by covering ICE shootings and ICE arrests. Uh, So they're just trying to distract Tim Walz and his cronies, and the Democrat cronies in Minnesota are trying to distract from their taxpayer fraud. And so they're just like, anytime there's an ICE shooting, anytime there's anything the media can exploit to try to bail out their asses before the midterm elections, they're trying to do. But the hammer of justice is coming for those sellout Democrats, and it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before the hammer of justice falls upon them. So the Democrats are essentially, along with ABC, Disney, CBS, NBC, CNN, and MS Now, are trying to create a George Floyd 2. So they're trying to create, like, they were trying to turn Renee Good, who tried to run over and injured a federal ICE agent. They're trying to turn her into a George Floyd, but the problem is she's not black. So that is the problem for them. They can't just replicate the stolen election of 2020. It just can't happen. So they're trying to replicate chaos and riots and disturbance with the help of George and Alex Soros. But I don't see how Ilhan Omar and Tim Walz and Jacob Fry are going to get out of this almost $20 billion Somali Minnesota taxpayer scheme to defraud Minnesota taxpayers. So I don't see how they think they're going to get away with it and just walk off to their mansions like they didn't fucking commit fraud. So I think they're fucked. I don't have any sympathy for these politicians in Minnesota. I think they're fucking abhorrent and wretched. I think they're scum. So when they get locked up, when they get arrested for their crimes of fraud, I'm not going to cry one tear. I'm going to say, good. They'll probably try to resign. They're probably going to try to resign their positions and escape to some private island or some safe place somewhere. I bet they're going to try to flee the country before they get thrown in handcuffs and sent to federal prison. But even if these Minnesota politicians escape with taxpayer fraud, they're still not going to have a career after that in politics. They still won't have any power, no control. It's not like they're going to become vice president or president. They're pretty much screwed. I mean, their careers are over. So they better kiss their fucking careers goodbye because it's fucking up. It's about to be totally over. Coo. Yeah, so Tim Walz and Jacob Fry and Ilhan Omar, when Biden Harris were in charge, the fellow Democrats, they knew they were safe doing this $20 billion fraud with Somalis and importing all these illegal aliens from an African third world country. But after Trump was reelected, after their Kamala didn't win, well, they're not safe anymore because it's the Trump Pam Bondi DOJ, and with Kristi Noem, it's the Trump, administration. So they're not protected by their corruption cannot be protected any longer. So the arms of justice, the hammer of justice is going to fall upon them. There's no way in hell they're getting away with this. Not in any rational universe, even if the Democrats win the midterms, which I doubt they're going to, and I doubt they're going to win in 2028. Better keep that silencer on it, huh? Yeah. Keep that silencer. Trump will call in the National Guard if the leftist agitators in Minnesota and the George Soros agents get out of control and try to prevent the ICE and federal agents from doing their job, which is deporting illegal aliens and criminals and child molesters and fucking all that shit, all that garbage to their country of origin or bringing them to justice in prison. Fucker. All right, so we got really bad health right now, but we're going to try to make it through anyway. Okay. Shit, didn't really work, huh? Shit.
You go on ahead, Joe. I'll secure the perimeter. We'll meet us later.
So Tim Watts, Ilhan Omar, and Jacob Fry are not powerful enough to take on the Trump administration, and they're not powerful enough to take on the Department of Justice. Welcome to the team. Oh. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the dream team. Yeah. So we have to, for the anywhere fireplace, I have to round up the canisters of the ethanol to be the fuel to the fire. The propane is already ready for the grill in case the grid goes down. But we're going to cook the spaghetti early before the freezing rain overnight, early morning on Sunday. So I see. Shit. All right. He didn't actually do that much damage. Didn't really get that much skin off me, so. We're just keeping our phone charged, just in case. Yeah, I thought it was a relative, maybe like checking on me, checking up on me, like somebody who didn't call, like a relative, like a cousin or aunt or uncle, like, hey, are you okay? Like, are y'all okay? Like, I thought it was like some welfare check or something. At first, that's what I thought it was. But it turned out to be a, Jesus kind of thing. Yeah. Give me those data discs, bitch. Ooh. Ooh. It's not going to be below freezing until after midnight. So, at least in the Houston, Texas area. So I'm going to go ahead and take Bella and Tula out to go potty, like, while it's not ass freezing cold. Yeah, I'll probably take them out about 4 or 5 before it gets into the mid to low 30s. And then the shit gets drastic on Sunday morning. I would say we're probably having a party. Like, I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go ahead and chill some shot glasses and stuff just in case there is a party indeed. Just in case. Deactivate GPS. Let's see here. Okay, autopilot. Let's go. Right. There we go. Sweet potato. Nice shot. I don't know why my sentry gun stopped firing, but anyways, I stopped him before he could really fuck me up. Okay. Did he get much skin off me? Just a little bit more than I anticipated because I had my sentry gun up. So get your shit done. Fuck. Welcome to the team. The dream team. Welcome to the team. Welcome to this game. Yeah. Welcome to the dream. Welcome to the dream. Yeah. So it would be kind of interesting to see how the Democrats expect to get out of dodging this fraud, this taxpayer fraud. Oh shit! Fuck! Where did this motherfucker come from? Okay. All right. Well, at least I had my gun on the other side, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So. So the question for Tim Walsh, Jacob Fry, and Ilhan Omar in the Democrat Party in Minnesota is how are they going to get away with stealing millions of dollars of taxpayer money and just get away with it? that's pretty much their game. Got 7 bullets. Okay, how many laptop guns? Looks like we have a decent amount of laptop gun. So we got 7 bullets left. That Perfect Dark music's great. I forgot who Perfect Dark composer. Oh, Grant Kirkhope, who did the iconic atmospheric and spy-themed soundtrack. He worked along Graham Norgate and David Klinick to produce the audio for the game. Okay. Well, that's who they were. That's who they are. All right. It's a lot harder to hit with the silencer, but it is more silent, so I might try that. Yeah, they kind of walk by pretty fast. I guess this would be the best option, I suppose. Yeah. Got the jump on you, boy. Ooh. Welcome to the team. Okay. In the balls? There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we cleared this for a very particular reason. Just have to be a little bit more cautious with our ammo. We're out of silencer, and we're out of Magnum 357 ammo. So. Good way to get some ammo is just bomb some fools. Okay. And then just use the N bomb. There we go. That's so funny when the N bomb, the neutralization bomb goes down. It's a non-lethal weapon. All right, do it. Use another N bomb again. There we go. If they come this way, then I'll just smoke them. You want to do another N? Okay. Yeah, that seemed to contain them to a point. Oh shit. Is it too many fucking dudes? Oh fuck. Well, damn it. Could be my last stand because I don't have it. I ran out of ammo, unfortunately. Okay. Fuck. Can I survive this one? You might be able to survive it. Might be. It's cutting it close though. Sure. Touche. That was nice. The alarm's off? Good. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, let's try to pick up some ammo. There should be some over here. I don't know if this ammo run was that great. Oh, okay. Let's get some more. Wasn't the best ammo run? Not really. It was actually more dangerous, I'd say. That's good. Ooh. Okay. Running out of ammo though, huh? Oh shit, man. Fuck. Alright. Couldn't get it today, yeah. Gonna take a break from it for a while. Oh man.